Hey guys, welcome back to the Hidden Hours. This is Bree.
And this is May.
Today we have our 12th episode, and in today's episode, we're going to talk about friendships.
But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like and a comment of what you would like to hear on our next episode. And again, guys, thank you for all the support. And let's get started. Oh my god, you're back!
I know.
Sorry, I just want to say that so bad. I just had this urge to scream it, and I'm just please don't leave us again.
I know. I'm so sorry, but that break was so needed.
Yes, that's true.
So much has happened in such little time. But thank you for taking over. And dude, huge shout out to Mindy because she came and she did that shit.
She did. Yeah, she did.
She did it. I am so proud of the both of you guys. Last episode was amazing. You guys did such a good job.
No, thank you.
I was listening to it and I was literally talking and answering with you guys as if I was there, and I'm just I had to stop myself. All right, well, you just sound like a crazy lady just talking to yourself. But yes, it was nice. I liked it. You guys did good. Thank you, Mindy.
Yes, thank you, Mindy, for coming and
being
our first guest.
Yes. That's pretty dope. But okay, speaking of friendships.
Yes.
I think this is a perfect topic because since I was away, you hella took over this podcast and held it down. And I am super duper grateful for you because, I don't know, we probably would have just went downhill with this whole podcast. But yeah. I don't know. I feel super blessed that I have you in my life. That you helped out so much while I was away.
I'm gonna cry.
Thank you. But yeah. You did it, and I love you for that. Thank you.
I love you.
But yes.
We have prepared some questions for this topic.
Yes. So let's ask some. I'll ask the first one. What do you usually look for in friendships?
Loyalty.
Yes.
I feel like loyalty for me is such a big thing.
I think so.
Because a lot of people be stabbing you in the back.
In friendships, like you said, loyalty is very important because you need someone that you can actually trust with anything. And then I also want friends who are non judgmental. You know, they don't, you can tell them something and it's good for you, it's not oh, well, you're out here doing some scandalous shit, just being judgmental. It's dude, I came to you as a friend.
Yeah.
Support me. That's what I want in friendships.
Definitely.
Just support.
Yeah.
Huge thing. I don't want no hating on the side or you going to your other friends and gossiping about me. I just don't need that.
It shouldn't have to be like that regardless. You shouldn't have to tell someone else's business.
Exactly. It's if your friends are not my friends, then my name shouldn't be brought up at all.
I only hype you up.
Yes. It's just support each other and be loyal and just,
Agreed. Be there. Yes. That should be highlighted. Just be there. But yeah, oh my god. Well, let's see. What are some of the worst qualities some friends have? What do you think?
They're just two-faced. They're scandalous. They're just fake. They're not, like I said, they're not supportive.
It's crazy how they just switch thing, and they're oh my god, yeah, and then behind your back is
exactly.
You don't have to be here if you don't want to. Bye.
Exactly. It's you came to me with this friendship. You can take this shit back.
Yeah, thank you. Next, bye. Bye, Felicia.
I'm good, love, and joy. Oh man. Yeah, I just think some worst qualities just that they're just fake.
Yeah.
That they can be so happy and supportive in front of you, but then like I said, to their other friends, I don't know, I feel like friend groups, they have like, how do I say this? Like, say, like, okay, me and you are friends and we act a certain way with each other.
Yeah.
But then when other friends come around, we're totally like different.
Oh, people
You
like
know?
that. Yeah.
And it's like, why can't you just stay the same way? Like, why do you have to change around other people? Like, you have to act a certain way. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm making any sense,
No,
but
you are, you are.
you
There
know,
are
you
people
know.
like that. Yeah, no, there's people like that, and I've definitely noticed some before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
I
just,
thought you were gonna tell a story. I'm like, oh.
I'm just remembering, but yeah, I would say some of the worst qualities that some friends have is that they're not considerate of one of other.
Yes,
Like,
it's all about them.
if I don't want to do something, do not force me. Don't make me feel like I'm in the wrong. Like, I just don't want to.
Yeah.
Don't try and make it seem like I'm bad for not doing what you want to do.
Yeah, don't try to like peer pressure one
Exactly.
another.
Yeah. Because there's people like that, and there's some people that do it like in a mean way, like in a
Hmm.
malicious way, and there's some people that just genuinely don't realize that they're actually hurting somebody.
Yeah.
And like you can either talk to them about it and like tell them how you feel about them behaving that way towards you, so they can like fix it, or you can just drop them.
Yeah.
Depends how much it's that friendship is worth, because I feel like when you make friends with somebody, you don't know them 100, right? So it's like there's some things that you might not like about them,
Hmm.
but you will bear, like you'll be okay with them, type of thing.
Exactly.
Something that you can brush off and be like, whatever, type of thing. That's not gonna stop you from being friends.
Exactly.
Because nobody's perfect. Like shit, like it's a lot of things. I'm half airhead, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people lose patience with me. I'm just like mostly on the clouds. Like I don't know. My head is I'm such an overthinker,
Hmm.
which some friends, I guess those are my worst qualities for myself.
Yeah, you're just like, oh my God, this can go wrong or this can go wrong. And I'm just like, fuck it, let's do it.
Exactly. Like
Let's just go with the flow.
I just try to analyze every step of every situation. It's like, May, we're just gonna walk to 7-Eleven. What can go wrong? Like,
I know,
tell
you're like, we can get mugged. There's so many things that could happen. It's like, May, it's right across the street. It's not far. We'll be okay.
So I would say those are my worst qualities. But the funny thing is, I always end up doing them regardless.
Yeah.
Like, I still go. Like, I still do it. And then they're like, see, you did all of this for what? You were still gonna do it anyways. Like,
And then you do the same thing. You're like, okay, but now we still have the walk home.
yeah,
Like, we
yeah,
still have to walk
exactly.
back. Oh
I'm
man.
sorry, that's just I need to be cautious, okay?
Oh man. But yeah, another worst quality is just that people are selfish.
Yeah, yeah. They're like,
They can just. I have some friends. Well, I had some friends who just. It's always about them. They're just like, oh, like
oh,
I'm
sorry.
going through this, and I'm going through that, and I'm going through this, I'm going through that, and it's just like, well, hi, good morning. Like thanks for asking how my morning is. Thanks for saying hi. They just talk about themselves, and it's never like, hey, how are you doing? Like, are you okay? Like, just check in. It goes both ways.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh my god, I wish I could have saved it, but I came across this video and they were talking about friendships.
Hmm.
It's a friendship, right? It's like it's kind of like a relationship too, because it's a friendship.
Hmm.
And they were talking about like it's a two-way path, right? So
Exactly.
it goes both ways. Like they're like they were saying that do not like how do I word it out? if you don't talk to people, wait and see how much people talk to you, type of thing.
Yes, it's like when you, like that saying, I don't know how it goes exactly, but it's like, stop texting first and see how many people will hit you back.
Yeah, something like that.
You know,
yeah.
like,
So I'm I understand now, I guess. As an adult, it's hard sometimes mentally and physically. Sometimes just to, which is sad, but that's just what the world has come to. That is so exhausting sometimes to socialize with people. Sometimes you just want to stay in your bubble and really do not talk to nobody. Because
exactly.
it's they expect you to react a certain way and you just can't because you just don't have the energy, or you're just not in the
Not
right place.
everything in life needs a reaction.
Yeah, so it's hard.
Girl, we can go on and on about this friendship thing.
I mean, here we are.
Part 2. Bro, I have so many freaking stories about friendships, and it's just so. What makes you feel comfortable around friends? I feel like it's like vibes.
Yeah. The energy.
Yes.
I have some friends that I can call family.
Mm-hmm.
I can, just be a mess, and they just be a mess with me, or they just don't care.
You have friends who have like keys to your house.
Yeah, I have friends that have keys to it. Well, now you have keys to my parents' house.
I know, now it's your parents' house, but still, I'm like showing up.
Now you're showing up.
What's good, Mom? What's for dinner?
Like, what?
Oh, man.
Regardless of anything, even if you didn't have a key, you would sneak it through the window.
For real. Sneak it through the back, through your bedroom window. Oh, man, good times. But yeah. No, I think it's definitely vibes that makes comfortable around friends. It's just like, if you know, you know.
Yeah, it's energy. Energy is what makes me feel comfortable around friends.
Yeah, it's like if I vibe with you, I'm gonna feel comfortable with you, But if I get a different type of vibe later on, I'm just like, I can't with you, Like, I'm gonna have my guards up and everything.
Yeah.
Definitely vibe.
What were some challenges you had with your friendships?
Oh, Lord. I like how it's like, what is a challenge you had? Like, it's not that, it's what are some challenges? Plural. I had a couple. I've had, I don't know, at the time, they were cool friendships, but like, as time moved forward, the females that I was friends with became very sketch. And I'm saying sketch because they would sleep with my ex. And it's not just one female that I was friends with, it was like multiple, about like 3-4 females. Yeah, and they would just try to lie about it. And no, like, I just hit up my ex, like, yo, did this happen between you guys, like, for real? And they're like, yeah.
It's insane. It's insane how much females have the urge to just, like, do things like that.
Yeah, so, like, the challenges I've had, I just, like, it's just trust issues. Like, I've had, like, I don't know, like, I was always down for them, and then I would get a phone call or a text message, or, like, I would just get hit up, and they'll be like, yo, like, this person's with who, and this and that, and it's just like, damn, like, that's my homegirl though, I thought, and it's like, oh, well, I guess not,
That's sketchy.
So I just like started just gaining trust issues, and I don't know, it was crazy. That's just like the main challenge I had though, is just trust issues, just with scandalous females. Yeah, that's what I can think of right now. What about you?
Some challenges. Some challenges for me in a friendship is communication and understanding of one another.
Okay.
Um,
Can you like elaborate on that a little bit?
yeah, I'm trying to. You know me, I take my
Take your
time.
time.
It's like I have little people in my head throwing papers right now. She has to answer. She
I
needs
like
to
all the
answer right now.
Oh, man.
I did have it on the top of my tongue, but let's see. Like for example, it might come to surprise to some people, but I do not read minds.
No.
You cannot get mad at me for not knowing how you felt. You should have talked to me and tell me, hey, I'm, feeling some type of way. I'm sad. I'll talk to you later type of thing. Or something like, geez.
Like, speak up.
Yeah. That's what friends are for. I'm here for you. I'm not here to, make you feel any less.
People, we're not mind readers, okay?
Yeah. The people that have stick to me for years, they know that I am all about emotion. Like when you're feeling some type of way, I will not judge you. Like you need some time to get your time. But if you need a friend, I'll be here 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much my challenge is communication.
Nice.
Yeah. I love going on deep conversations.
I know, I love that too. Like you just start on a topic and then we just go deeper and deeper and deeper. I'm like, oh wait, how did we even get here?
And it gets so crazy, like, oh shit, I share a little too much.
That's how we are with this podcast. We'll share a lot. That's why we have to edit for you guys because bro, we be saying way too much and we're like, yo, breathe, May, chill. we can't add that. Oh man. Okay, so how can you recognize like a true friendship?
When they stay for a long time. When they stick with me for a long time. I would say that I recognize a true friendship when they're there at the worst times of your life.
Yeah, and they stay there.
Yeah. Like, I don't need you to save me. Like, I don't need you to save my life. But, like, it's nice to know that somebody's there.
Yeah. I feel like I can recognize a true friendship when they lie for me, and I don't even have to ask them to lie for me. Like you got my back, like, hell yeah.
They call me, and they're like, hey, is Brie with you? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
can I talk to her? She, you know what? She ate something and she's in the bathroom. Bro. And it's really bad. I don't even think she can talk right now. So I can't hear you anymore.
Yeah, that's like if I know that you have you prove to me. You don't just tell me. Like you show me that you have my back without me having to ask you or
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I like that. Like all right, fucks with you. You're real one. Oh man.
I'm the realest of them all.
Yes. Oh man. Shots fired.
I'll put that.
Oh man. Ratatata.
I like that one. Ratatata. Let's see. What would you do if you had friends who didn't like each other?
Oh.
Well, you gotta drop one. There's no other way around. I'm just kidding. One gotta go. So bye, Felicia.
Okay, so what would I do if I had friends who didn't like each other? I've had friends who didn't like each other.
I know.
Well, yeah, okay. Okay. Whoa. Okay, let me just talk about this. If you know, you know, and for those who are listening, you don't know. So I'm gonna explain a little bit. If I had friends who didn't like each other, me personally would be like, fuck it. Excuse my language, but oh well, you guys are gonna have to get along with each other. Or I would try to keep them apart, but that wouldn't last. So it's I don't know, I feel like it's really hard because if you have friends who don't like each other, you know how one's like, oh, I'm the best friend. Oh no, I'm the best friend. Like, it's like a competition.
Yeah.
So it's, oh man, you like hella threw me off on this question.
I feel like I've been there. I've been that friend that most people don't like. But you know what? At the end of the day, I don't care.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't care. Like, regardless of anything, I'm so real. And if I said what I said and it made you feel some type of way, then boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. You know what?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're friends with me. I'm not asking you guys to be besties with each other. I'm just asking to be just civil and respect each other.
Exactly. You know? Like, I don't go out of my way and talk shit. I mean, talk behind their backs. Sorry, I don't want to cuss. Like, I don't go out of my way and start talking behind their backs. I really don't. Unless, you did make me feel some type of way.
Unless
but, like,
you deserve it.
like, then maybe. But, like, it's harmless. And I'm pretty sure either I said it to your face already or I will say it to your face when I see you again.
I think it's different, too. Like, if they don't like each other, that's fine.
Yeah, it does.
Whatever.
They don't have to
respect each other.
Exactly.
And if they don't respect each other and it's always drama when they're together, then I would just keep them apart and I'd be like, you know what? Like, I can't do this. You guys are putting me in the middle and I love you guys both, So it's like, I don't know. It's pretty difficult. It's a nice question. Okay, back to this topic though. Since you threw me off with the last question about like friends who didn't like each other, I want to ask you this. What do you think about girls having a guy best friend as well?
It's definitely possible, but like at the end of the day, that one of you is gonna catch feelings.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. It is what it is. And if you've had a friendship like that is just like a friend of yours for years and like there's no like romance, like any like attraction at all, and you've been friends for years, then good for you. You found a good one, But there's most of the time, like 1 out of 100, it's mostly gonna be 99%. That
especially if one is single and one's in a relationship.
Exactly, because not only you guys know each other so well, like you being so vulnerable to that person and all of this, one of you is gonna start liking each other and it's gonna be game over. So
I feel like too, if you had any, like, I can't relate to this. No, I'm just kidding. But no, like, I feel like if you had any like romance with each other in the past and you try to become best friends later on, I feel like you can get lost in like how it was before, like in the memories, and
it's just
like,
not gonna
does that make
happen.
sense?
Yeah, it's just not gonna happen. Friendship is not gonna happen anymore.
Yeah,
it's just,
I mean, it's different if it's like a really ugly friend and then like a good looking friend. If you're both good looking, like something's bound to happen, dude.
Yeah,
like there's just gonna be a spark. Like I said, if it's different, like if you both are in a relationship, maybe you guys can be friends, but like as in best friends, like, oh, like you can't make out with your guy friend or girlfriend or like even think about doing anything and be like, yeah, this is my brother, I love him like a brother.
Yeah, because
like, no, you can't do that, bro, because that's incest and that's illegal and I will fucking throw your ass in jail.
Yeah,
like because I've known people who are like that. They have best friends, quote unquote, and then they're just like, oh, but he's like a brother to me, or he's like she's like a sister. It's like, no, you can't say that, dude. Like, you guys already crossed that line, and once that line is crossed, like, you can't go back, I don't know. That's just like what I think.
I am a really jealous person, unfortunately.
Are you? Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, shush. Because you are too. You are too. I just, what's mine is mine,
I know, exactly. Like, find your own.
Yeah, like,
there's plenty of fish in the sea. Just
exactly.
Leave this one alone.
Like, you're being ugly. Like, oh, get away. Oh, like, why do you want what's mine? Like, oh, you're ugly. I hate people like that.
Like, it's like, I was here first.
It's like, here.
Why are you even trying?
It's like, here, let me high-five you in the face with a chair.
Yeah. Oh man.
Like, why can't you just get the waitress or the bartender? Like, why do you want my dude? Have you ever helped a friend when they really need help? And what happened? Ooh. Oof. Oof.
Yes. I've helped plenty of friends, and then they did me dirty right after. So, for example, one of the friends that I was friends with for a while, anyways, she was stranded one time, and I guess her and her boyfriend got in a fight or whatever. So me and I went to go pick her up, and it was late at night, like 10, 11 o'clock at night maybe. And she was crying. She's like, oh my gosh, like he was hitting me and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, okay, well, you can come stay the night at my house. She stayed the night at my house. And then the next morning, I get a call. Well, not like I get a call. She gets a call from her boyfriend. And he's like, let me talk to her, see if you guys are okay, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why does he want to talk to me? So she hands me the phone. And he's like, I'm like, what's up? Hello. And he was like, by the way, so-and-so slept with your ex. And I was just like,
oh, what?
He's like, yeah, like, I just wanted you to know that, because if you think she's your friend, she's not. And I was like, are you bullshitting me? He's like, nah, like, for real, And I'm just like, all right, bet. I hung up. And I told her, I'm like, you need to get the F out of my house. And she was like, what are you talking about? What did he say? Like, I feel like she knew he was going to say something to me, because she was like, just all over me, And I was just like, you need to get out, like, you need to get out or I'm going to beat your ass. And my sister came in the room and she's like, what's going on? And I was like, she needs to get out this house because I'm getting really heated and I'm going to beat her ass. And I was like, he told me that you slept with so-and-so. And I'm just not feeling it, because I went out of my way late at night to pick you up thinking you were my best friend. Come stay the night with me because you're going through shit. And then I find out that, this happened. She's like, oh, he's lying and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, for real? Like, is he lying? And she's like, yeah. I was like, so can you prove it? And she's like, no, but I didn't do it. Like, she was just playing the victim. And I'm just, whoa. She was playing the victim. And I was just like, all right, let me settle this right now. I called my ex. I was like, did you sleep with so-and-so? And he was like, fuck, like, yeah, a few times.
A few times?
And I'm just like, wow, like, what? I'm just like, okay. So I was like, you need to get the fuck out of my house now. And she was like, she walked out, she's like, I'm sorry, and apologizing, crying, or whatever. I threw her shit. I'm like, whatever. And my sister's like, whoa, that was intense, And I'm just like, I'm not having it with that. Like, that's not right. That's not friendship.
Yeah.
And I had like another homegirl I was friends with for like so many years, dude, since I was younger. And I stood the night at her house and she snuck away to be with her boyfriend. And she's like, can you cover for me? I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Like, this is so badass, She fucking cut her window open. I don't know why. Oh my God, Karma. I don't know why she didn't just pop the screen the screen open, like screen off or whatever. But she cut that shit out, like, open. She snuck out, came back. And the next day her mom found out and was just like, who snuck out? Who cut the window? And she threw it on me.
Oh,
she did, like Bree did, because she wanted to sneak away to go see her boyfriend and made up this whole story that was her story. And I'm just like, looked at her like, all right, bet, like, I got you. So I'm like, yeah, it was me. I apologize, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, you need to get out the house. And I'm just like, I'm like an hour away from my house. I don't have a car. Like,
wait, whose house is this? Your friend? Or who?
Yeah, my friend. It's my friend's house.
The one that snuck out?
Yeah, the one that snuck out. It was her house.
So she blamed you?
Yeah, she threw the blame on me. And I'm just like, well, I'm
She
far away from my
ugly.
house. I don't have a way to get there. I don't have any money right now. Like, what am I supposed to do? And they're like, I don't know, but you need to figure that out. And meanwhile, me and her mom were just going back and forth. And then her mom's husband or boyfriend at the time took me out that day because he's like, you know, you need to cool off. Like, we can figure out how we're gonna get you back home, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, cool. We went to the movies, which is kind of weird thinking about it now because I was like 14 at the time, maybe 14, 15 at the time. And a grown-ass man took me to the movies. Like,
That's weird.
what? Like, that's weird. But like, he was a
That's
cool guy,
weird.
so I didn't even like trip at all or anything. But we got back home and she found out that he took me out that day.
Oh,
And
hell
she
no.
got super jealous, made this whole thing about it, and was like, you need to be out of my house tonight. You can't talk to your friend. Like, you guys can't text each other in the other room. Like, you know, you need to figure it out. And I'm like, what the fuck? And like I said, this whole time, my friend was not saying anything. She wasn't apologizing. She wasn't trying to back me up. She was just staying quiet and just let it happen. And after that, I was just like, you know what? Screw all you guys. Like, I don't deserve this, you know? And I just left and never like talked to her again.
That is horrible. Why would she? Why?
Yeah. And then all those times she would cheat on her boyfriend all the time and
Yeah. Ooh.
and like she would cheat on her boyfriend all the time, but she would throw it on me like, oh, like or not, you know, she would throw it on me like, oh, like Bree was doing this, like Bree was doing that, like it was her, it wasn't me, and just like, really, like you threw my name under the bus like that. It made me seem like a horrible person where like your friends and your boyfriend didn't like me, when in reality, like you were the scandalous one, you know? I just, that's what I'm saying. Like my big thing with people, like with females, friendship wise, like I just have major trust issues. Like with you, I didn't even have any trust issues with you because you showed me your true colors right then and there. And I'm just like, all right, like you're a good one. I don't have any weird vibes around you. Like
I'm harmless, man.
Yeah, like I don't feel any different type of way or anything like that. But with other females in my life that try to come in, I'm just like, I don't feel a good vibe from you, so I'm just gonna like stay away, you know? But yeah, that's just some stories.
Damn.
What about you?
I've helped a lot of friends. Like I've been used. Yeah, no, there's been times that I had friends that had nowhere to go, and you know, I let them stay. I had some that have stayed in secret without my parents knowing, which I thought was, I don't know how I did it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you guys hear this.
No shots fired at all.
It's harmless.
Storytelling.
I mean, yeah, no, they've like said the same thing, that you're like, they will lie for you type of thing. That they will, if their parents call, they say that you're there type of thing. You know? Wait, what? No, like, wait, what? I confused myself.
No, I get what you're trying to say there.
But yeah, no, they have stabbed me in the back multiple times, and I regret it. But then again, I do it again just because, I don't know, I feel like some people can do me really dirty and I still will open the door for them.
Yeah, it's like I don't hold any grudges towards those females or anything like that. I can't hold grudges. I've tried, and it's like
It's just not good.
Takes a toll on me, you know? It's just like, it's so heavy, and it's just like, bro, like I don't want to hold grudges. Like I love everyone. I don't care, like if you did me dirty or whatever, like I'm still gonna hope the best for you in life, and I'm gonna cheer you on. It's just like, stay out of my lane, you know? I stay in my lane, you stay in yours.
Yeah,
That's
how
it,
that,
you know?
how that saying that I still wish you would eat, but not on my table.
Exactly. Yes, I like that.
Yeah, I just don't have place for hate in my heart. Just for like a week, and then I'm over it. But yeah.
So this is totally off topic, but who is your number one best friend?
Oh no, we're not gonna do this right now.
Since we're talking about friendships.
We're not gonna do that.
Like, stop.
We're not gonna do it.
I mean, listeners, You already know who it is. We're not gonna throw any names out there, Brie. We're not gonna throw any names out there, but. Oh man, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Listen, I've have a lot of friends, okay, but the difference is I have a lot of good friends too.
Yes, and then you have one best friend. Yes, I know. Shh, you don't have to say anything.
Like, yes, I understand. I agree. Oh my god.
I don't know. Friendships can just, I don't know. They're crazy. A lot can happen with friendships.
Like I said, you're just the amazing of the amazingness. If I made sense.
Stop. No, I'm just kidding. Keep going. No.
But I am so thankful for our guest that was recently here too.
Yeah, shout out to Mindy.
She has been an amazing person to me too. Not only she has helped me navigate the world better when I was so lost, I can say. She became family just like you did too. And I'm so thankful to still have her in my life, like you as well. I love her so much. I wish her well. And I can say that right there is a friendship that I wish for it to last until we're old. And, you know, we become those old grandmas and like just, you know, we put some oils on our teeth because we just live once and we go YOLO, you know. Yeah.
Thank you all for your support and love, and even your hate if you know, sometimes be like, damn, hating on me a little bit.
Thank you for,
you know, I still love you guys. I still love you all. Like, old friendships, new friendships, future friendships, like, it's all love, you know, at the end of the day. And yeah. And our listeners too, thank you guys. You guys are a part of that friendship gang. gang. So thank you guys. So yeah, that's the friendship episode.
Long ass episode, freaking documentary over here.
I know. But it was good. It was a good topic.
Well, that is it for today's episode. We hope you tag along to the end of the video and enjoy your time with us. And hopefully you join again for the next one, and the next one, and the next one. So,
let's take care, guys.
And stay safe.
Yes, bye.
Adios, amigo.